Hey people, Indrid here. Welcome to a look at Stranded Alien Dawn, a colony management survival sim. Think RimWorld in glorious 3D, and you'll get an idea of what's going on. It's not quite as insanely deep as RimWorld with just sheer amount of stuff. It's in early access, you can see the version number bottom right, but they've got a really good foundation here, I think. I had a good time with it so far. We're going to be starting a new colony, but I may show you my first colony later on, so you can see one that's a bit more further along kind of thing. Let's go new game. There's only one scenario, crash landing, where we have crashed. There's only one region at the moment, Sobrius. There's also only one moon. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's kind of like the storyteller in RimWorld, and this is the balanced storyteller. Not sure. Game difficulty just seems to affect what you start with. We'll put it on medium for a slightly faster start. The seed is senior wall, which you can change if you want. Sounds good to me. And for game rules at the moment, you can just turn all of your survivors into amazing superhumans or completely useless idiots. We'll leave that for now. Go next, and here we see a big departure from RimWorld in that you have these pre-made characters with set traits and backgrounds and some pre-existing relationships and appearance, which I think is a quite interesting way to do it, actually. Don't know who's going to show up. So let's go through, try to make a balanced party. My first party on my first colony was Connor, who's really good at combat. Jack, who's also really good at combat. I had Daniel, who can't do any combat, but is really good at researching. And I took Katina, who's good healing and decent farmer and stuff. So maybe I'll take some of those again. We'll try and find someone else who's good at combat. Or I might just take Jack again. It doesn't tell you here the medical background of your characters, and that can be important because Connor, for example, has a sight like an eye implant, which gives him the sniper eye trait, I assume. But it can also, in my game, it became infected, which caused a lot of problems. Anyone else good at combat, like over 5? Samantha is good at combat. 3 times work speed when constructing devices or furniture. Refuses to eat meat, though. They're also really good intellect. They are a pretty strong character. Interested in construction. Samantha can go in. Who else do we want to take here? So we've got a good combat and a good researcher. Nova Sones, Sergeant Major, cannot experience meltdowns or euphoria. That's really good. Meltdowns are really annoying. Will not do research or observation tasks. Cousin of Xander. So maybe we'll take Xander as well. Let's put Nova in. She's really good at healing. Decent crafting. I mean, for a start. Good physical, which is like mining and scavenging and things. It does have tooltips for these. I'll just go through them quickly. I think intellect also affects observation. You'll see what observation is. The rest are kind of self-explanatory. Combat is targeting speed and chance to hit. I don't think it affects like the damage you do in melee. So we'll take Nova. And we'll take Nova's cousin, I guess. I hope they get along. So Xander actually turned up in my first colony. Just randomly showed up one day. They're a poacher hunter. Not terrible at combat. Decent farmer. Decent healing. They're kind of an all-round decent character. Oh boy. Permanently decreased happiness, though. Gains happiness while awake at night. Okay. That's a little bit awkward. But we'll go for Xander. Put them in. Who else do we need? What else do we need? You can see those little arrows showing our highest rated character in that category. I think we want someone who's good at construction, maybe. Who's like the best construction person? We'd like to see a randomized button here, just to give you a random crew of weirdos. Is nobody good at construction? Okay, Quinn is good at it. Loves going on expeditions. Expeditions take less time, that's pretty good. And permanently increase happiness. You seem amazing. They can't do any combat, basically, but we have 3 decent combat guys. We'll see if there's any other construction characters. We've got Raka Chad, cousin of Rita. Permanently decreased happiness. I don't want that. But does construct things twice as fast. Good at crafting as well. Okay, we're going for Quinn. Quinn is in. So there's our team. Nova, Quinn, Samantha, and Xander. 2 very good combat ladies who can heal and do research. We got Xander, who's kind of an all-rounder, but a bit gloomy. And Quinn, who can construct and go on expeditions. It's going to be a while before we get expeditions rolling, though. So let's start. We get this little intro, which is quite fun. Cool looking archway over there. This is a very striking start. Okay, we're going to pause immediately. Try to take stock of where we are. What is this stuff? Tube plants. Okay, we don't know what those are. A decent area to work in, I think. A squash-like plant. These are completely different plants to what I saw on my first run. Okay, we got these guys are skin bark, I think. It's an alien creature over there as well. Bloated insect. Okay. So, first things first. Oh, wait, someone's crying. Samantha's crying because of the crash, I guess. Which is a meltdown. So, she's not going to be doing anything for a while, just crying. Oh, someone's trying to calm her down. Quinn. Yeah, just calm down. Calm down, Samantha. It's going to be alright. So, we have game speed, time of year, a bunch of resources across the top, and our characters, of course. First things first, we want some shelters. So we have a decent chunk of scrap metal. These are 30 each. We can make 2 of them immediately. And we will. And where do I want them? Near the crash, I think, because we're going to need to be scavenging that crash. I'm just going to put them here. Side by side. And in there, we can put our sleeping spots. Just very basic ones. Parts of the ship continue to crash. Which is a whole thing. Oops. I need more than one of these. We're going to put them like this. If there's gaps between them, it means they may not be disturbing each other as they go to sleep and stuff. So big chunks of the ship have landed. We can scavenge these chunks in various stages to get scrap metal and components and very important things. We need probably another couple of shelters for storage space, because you want to put your stuff underneath roofs if you can. So I'm going to put some stockpiles in here. 2 tiles. That doesn't seem like the correct place. There we go. Yeah, we'll get a bunch of them in here, I think. You can get shelves and stuff, but we're not going to worry about that yet. That was incorrect. Like that. We want a gap in the middle so that they can actually reach the storage spots. Got some sleeping. Quinn's making the shelters really nice. And we're going to mark this as scavenge. And also this. They're nice and close, which is nice. Also, we want to get started on wood chopping, so we go to orders, cut, select all of that. Broadleaf trees, cut them. Okay, so let's go into activities. This is basically completely lifted from RimWorld. It goes left to right in priority, and you can turn off simple to get this system, which I do recommend you use. In this system, you can also assign numbers. So if I assign research on Samantha, you can see their stats here, to 1, that means they'll do it before anything else, which you do actually want to happen. Research is super important. So we'll do that. We'll put Nova, number 1 on healing, just to make sure, in case we change any other numbers. I think everything else is fine. I think I want Xander to be able to mine, even though it's only 2. Yeah, nobody can do any planting, just Xander. And this is really important, so I'm going to bump harvest and planting down to 2 for Xander. I want him to do this before anything else. Who's our cook? Oh, they're all terrible. Okay, good. Good to know. What I'm going to do, so you can't really interact with plants and stuff until you observe them. So let's observe this. Hopefully this is something we can grow. After we observe it, we'll be able to grow it, kind of thing. We'll also mark these tube plants for observation. We can also do the same thing with animals, which is fun. Kind of get an idea of their behavior, whether they're going to be super aggressive or whatever. What's this plant? Peculiar bush. I think I saw this in my first game. These are like berries, so we'll observe those as well. Are there no cotton plants around here? That's super important. I don't see any. Got smoke leaf, which you can roll up and smoke. We need to observe those before we can do any of that stuff. I don't see anything that looks like a cotton plant. We scavenged some more meals out of the spaceship there. Wow, we got crashes miles away. Some cool looking animals over there as well. Yeah, I don't see anything that looks like the cotton blossom, whatever it's called, so no idea what we're going to do for cloth and stuff, which is kind of annoying. Let's speed it up. People are just scavenging off the ships right now and putting it in our storage bays. Samantha is observing this plant. It's squash-like, and they'll name it and stuff, and then he can start growing it, maybe. Hopefully we have good growing places. You see that farming is not even on my selection of things I can do because we haven't observed anything yet. Nova continues to scavenge. Once you scavenge this up to 10, it'll break down into a different kind of scavenging, which you need. Oh, we found a pulse rifle. Awesome. Which you need research to do. Everyone's unrelaxed right now. So who do we give the pulse rifle to? I think we give it to Nova. So here's the character screen. See some basic stuff of their needs. Also their health. Smoke inhalation from the crash. Their mood. They start off with Survivor's Determination and Survive the Crash buffs, which helps them not completely break down all the time. We're going to give you a pulse rifle, Nova. Samantha can get the laser pistol. You can have a ranged and melee weapon equipped at the same time, and they'll switch between them as they need to, which is good. Get these guys equipped just in case we get an early attack here. So the pulse rifle is like it's like a shotgun that stuns stuff. I think it does damage, but it's not actually clear to me. I mean, it says damage type energy, so I assume it does do damage. But it's much more for CC, I think. Hey, Xander. What are you up to, buddy? Okay, you're transporting scrap metal at the moment. You're idle. Can't you observe things? Are you unable to observe things? It's not on this list. Oh, maybe it's under research. Yes, affected activities observing. Okay, so we'll put it as a very low priority thing, and at least you'll observe things. We'll put it low priority for you as well. Yeah, Xander's gonna go try to observe that plant over there. Probably do a bad job. People are hungry. They're having to eat standing up, which they don't like. Stressed out over there. We discovered a buttermelon. Did not see this on my first colony. A local vine plant. Large edible fruits. Okay. Can be harvested and cooked. Might have some other good uses too. So now we have the option to farm. And we're going to get right on that. Can we... Oh, we got loam over here. Little bit of loam. And loam over here. Okay, we'll plant over here. Get some buttermelons going quickly. 8x8 buttermelons, go. Who is our farmer again? I don't even remember already. We have... Oh, it's Xander. Xander's going to be doing that. Samantha's on a pleasant walk, now going to observe the peculiar bush. Nova also on a walk. After they love walking at the start, but after a while they're going to want different things to do. I'm not going to pick these yet or harvest them because stuff deteriorates and that kind of thing. You can't even begin to do any buildings yet. The buildings in this game are kind of a big deal. It's not like RimWorld where you just throw up 4 walls and you have a building. You need to make a foundation, walls and roof, and it's a big undertaking. It takes a lot of resources, which is why, yeah, it's important to get some wood going early, because it takes like thousands of wood to make a large building. We can also observe these trees, so we can plant trees ourselves. But we have a lot of trees here very close by, which is nice. My first colony we did not. I had to travel quite far to get trees going. Some stone we can mine. But I'm going to stick to trees. We've got a lot of them. "8 degrees outdoors." We could try a campfire. We need sticks. Yeah, we need sticks. We need some bushes to get some sticks from. Such as these. You get some sticks from this. Oh, what's this? Hay. Hay can be important for stuff. And there's smoke leaf. Yeah, let's get some bushes going. Do we need to cut or harvest? It's cut. So cut me some bushes. Broadleaf bushes. Okay, we have covered storage now. If we go into our storage and mouse over, you can see the shelf life there. So this scrap metal will be fine forever if it's under a roof, which is important. And you can do a lot of stuff with scrap metal. You can also smelt it into alloys, but you don't want to smelt all of it into alloys because you can do, as I said, a lot of stuff with scrap metal. Just build basic things. Discovered heptagonia. Grows very slowly but thrives in poor soils and yields harvest at regular intervals. Okay. Produces a sweet syrup which can be harvested and used for cooking. Oh wow, we just get syrup immediately out of it. That's cool. We'll plant some of that immediately too. No failure at farming 3. Well, hopefully Xander gets better at farming quite quickly here. So it says it grows in pretty much everything. Oh, it doesn't like silt very much. Where's loam? Where's me loam? Oh, it doesn't like anything. Just always grows slowly, I suppose. Okay. Well, we'll put it here. And they can clear those trees. Got 10 by 10 of heptagonia. Let's see how that goes. What's this? That's nothing I can click on. Really worried that I can't see any cotton blossom. So it might be a struggle to make some nice warm clothing. I did see that skin bark, didn't I? Where was that? What's this? That's more heptagonia. Yeah, over there. It's a bit of a distance, but worth doing because you get a type of leather out of that, or something you can make into leather anyway. Those guys are planting. That's good. We can now make a campfire for a little bit of warmth, and we can cook meals on it as well. Sure, we'll make a scrap metal campfire. They'll need to fuel it with sticks. Also, furniture. We can make a large table that they can sit at and eat and not be upset. Wait. Large table. Okay, it was a large table. Right there. And some... Oh, pops up these seats for you immediately. We'll make 4 of them just in case they want to eat at the same time. Oh, there is a schedule thing as well. We should schedule some mandated relaxation time so they don't break. We'll try and do it at different intervals so they're not all relaxing at the same time. Like that. You can mandate sleep, but obviously they will sleep when they need to. Did we find any more weapons? On my first colony, I found like an awesome sniper rifle thing. which was cool. Nope. We found some power cells, which are used for various things. Not something we'll use right now, though. So they'll wake up, they start building that. Let's start getting some production benches out. We can get our research desk up. I can make it out of wood or scrap metal. We have plenty of wood right now. Let's do it. I'm just going to have it up against that. And then, was it Samantha? Yeah, Samantha can do some research for us. So what are they observing right now? Oh, these peculiar bushes still. This is some kind of berry, as I said. We'll plant some berries as well. I may have planted too much, and we'll run out of storage space, but we're okay. Xander's idling. He's got nothing to do. Because, even though these things are massive, only one person at a time can scavenge them, which is kind of annoying, I think. Okay, a fruit bush with bush fruits. Maybe even winemaking. Okay. Let's plant some more, just to give Xander something to do. Not a huge one, though. It's silt here. Can we find some loam? Here we go. Do a 6x6. Off you go, Xander. Research desk is up, so we can go into manage and research and start choosing some stuff here. So, we can get spaceship deconstruction, which means you can deconstruct the second level of these things. We don't need that right now. Construction basics sounds good, I think. So we can get maybe an actual building going, since we have so much wood nearby. Gonna take 1 day max, it says, because you can have like research breakthroughs and that kind of thing. Tailoring's there as well. Give me this, then give me tailoring. Hay sausages? These are different. With some culinary experimentation and involving chemistry, we could transform hay into edible meal. Well, that's interesting. We can't select it. Oh, we need to find some hay, which is over here. So I'll set that as an observation, and maybe we can grow some hay as well. A cause for celebration. Oh, they want to celebrate that they survived. Gather around the campfire and celebrate being alive. Okay, do it. Hopefully we'll get mood boosts off it. Samantha's observing. Would rather you be researching, probably, but that's okay. Oh, Xander's going to do some researching. You're going to be terrible at it. I guess it's something for him to do. Or maybe we just mark this as scavenge so someone can do that. Samantha's stressed out. Gonna go observe some hay again. That's fine. Xander can research a bit slower. Maybe get his intellect up a bit. I can start workbenching, which is probably worth it. We do have a bunch of scrap cloth, which you can make into proper cloth. So I should probably get started on that. There's a stove as well there. Let's make this workbench over here. People are hungry and unrelaxed. We still have 61 emergency rations meals. You can actually cook the rations. We'll set that up now with a quick recipe, which makes them slightly nicer to eat. But they don't last as long. So we'll do this until we have 4 in stock. Because we have 4 people. We don't want to cook more than we need to. There are other quick meals here, but we can't do them until we've found these things. We haven't found any meat or vegetables or grain yet, which is fine. We could start harvesting these, maybe. Maybe we'll look into that. Okay, they got plus 20 mood out of the celebration. That's good. Samantha's off observing the blades of grass again. Yeah, we'll mark this as a harvest. I'm just hoping it doesn't rot. Hopefully it can get used decently. Once we harvest it, we can set up some veggie soup. Do I want to start getting this skin bark stuff? I don't think so. I think I want to set some more trees to be chopped, actually. Cut them all. Small broadleaf trees, yes. Big broadleaf trees, yes. Cut those too. We do want to observe these, though. That's a big broadleaf. We'll put that as observation. Is there a small? Can we observe a small? There's also a bunch of bigs. Oh, here we go. Observe that, because we do want to get some trees planted. Probably they take ages to grow. They can give you a really good harvest of wood. Oh, we don't have storage space anymore. We need more storage space. Do we have scrap metal? We have plenty of scrap metal, so gonna make some more scrap metal shelters here. Like so. And we could make some shelves now. You can't put like wood and metal on them and stuff, but you can put other materials. Let's make some shelves. Like that. Discover the small broadleaf tree. And we can plant it to get some wood. Who would have thunk it? Who was doing the cooking again? I always forget immediately. Oh, loads of people can do the cooking. Nobody's particularly good at it. Now discovered blade grass, which is good. So let's plant some hay, because we can do some hay sausages. That's interesting that there's different breakthroughs here. I wonder if more spawn when we research this stuff. Because on my first game, I did not see improved pulse rifles or these hay sausages or battery optimization. So that's cool. Start pickling things with a barrel, which is interesting. Let's do the hay grass or blade grass. Don't need too much of it, I don't think. Do we have a better place to put it? We've got some of that lovely loam. Let's go 6x6 on this. And maybe we'll start harvesting these. That's what these are, right? Yeah, fruit bush field. Did we get some? Yes, we can make veggie soup. Let's do this until we have 4 as well. Just 4 sitting around. And it can be put on the shelves and stuff. How are we doing on our construction basics? Not great, actually. Need Samantha to get on that. They're still observing the trees. It shouldn't take long to observe a tree, though. But this is... I should probably just have her research here. Can I force her to research? The bad thing about forcing someone to do something is that they will sometimes then just do it until they get super sad. Quinn reached physical 4. Good. Be better at scavenging things. So this is the next level. We need to research spaceship deconstruction. So maybe we should queue that up now. There you go. I made a big mistake in my first colony in that I did not have winter gear ready at all. So I want to get tailoring up quickly this time. Also made the big mistake, maybe you'll see it later maybe, in that I made my first big building kind of far away from my storage. And it introduced a bunch of travel time, which made inefficiencies. But we got a nice, good, big, flat area here. So I don't think we'll run into that. Can I research the hay sausage now? No, I need to, like, harvest some. Oh, this is just cut, is it? Cut them. Someone go cut them. Oh, that's good. Oh, they got disturbed. They don't always get disturbed, but it does annoy them. You can zoom in and numbers of resources shows up. A nice little touch there. We've discovered a big tree. Good, good, good. Maybe they take longer to grow or something. Good scavenging over there. Alright. I made this and didn't set anything up. So let's craft some cloth from scrap cloth. I really need this until, for like, forever. Just go. Hopefully someone can get on that. If not, we'll have to make someone more focused on crafting so that it gets done. Someone made some veggie soup and Xander's already eating it. Hey, we found some liquid fuel, which is very important. Very, very important. That's a good chunk of it too. Excellent find. Is anyone going to do some cloth creation for me though? Maybe Xander will after they've cooked to this batch. Tells us about rain. People do not like walking around in the rain and getting wet, but it's good for your plants, basically, is what it says. Who'd have thunk it? So, okay, Samantha's on research. You can't seem to put a chair for them to make them more comfortable. It doesn't seem to work, but they don't seem to mind. I mean, they're soaking wet now while they work, which is probably not good. Uh-oh. Aggressive animals spotted. These little bug things, we'll just have to do what we can once they start attacking. Oh! Someone's shown up. It's Krista. What's up, Krista? You're terrible at combat. Really good at intellect. Okay, another researcher. Decent cooking, decent farming. Can try to do some construction. Okay, then. I am okay with this. Let's also bring your research down. I want one of these guys observing or researching basically all the time. She's incapable of crafting, which kind of sucks. Everything else, she can do pretty much everything else though, eh? Good all-round character, I think. And another good farmer for us. I'm happy with that. We do need to put another sleeping spot down. Can we put a nicer... Yeah, we can put a fabric one. We've only got 10. Slightly more comfortable. We'll save it. We'll save it for clothes and making actual beds. We'll just put another sleeping spot there. Welcome, Samantha. Krista. Yes, you're welcome to stay. So you can just refuse them. Oh, everyone's happy there's another survivor. That's good. I think we'll still be good with four seats over there. We've only got 2 armed people, and that's quite a lot of bugs. Maybe we should research weaponsmithing, eh? Put that on there before tailoring. Yeah, it's going to be a while before it actually starts getting cold, so let's put that on there. Tailoring and spaceship deconstruction. Winemaking. Now that we have berries, we can start researching how to make wine. I like how it's like dynamic and reactive, the research tree. So eventually these animals will just start attacking us. Nova reached physical 5. That's good. That is good. Fortunately, we did not find another weapon for you. This kind of sucks. Beetles of Doom are up there. We've only got 2 people that can fight them. I mean, okay, they're attacking. We're going to need to draft them. They just need to fight with their fists, I'm afraid. Do I just draft everyone? I don't think there's friendly fire in this game. So everyone get here ready. Because they're going to be coming. Automatically slows the game down. You can go 2 times speed when there's combat, but you can't go 3 times speed. They do have little knives, as you can see. The game says that they will use their tools if they don't have a weapon, and that's basically a small knife. So not the end of the world. We need some good hits off the pulse rifle here, Nova. It's at night time, so it's going to be harder to hit them, which is annoying. We need to screen with our melee here. Get some really good stuns, as you can see. I think we'll be okay. Come on, Xander, get in there. Need to help these guys out so they can attack with their ranged weapons, please. It's gonna be messy. We're gonna take some little scratches and bites and stuff, but we'll be okay. As I said, I don't think there's friendly fire, which I think is a good change from RimWorld, because friendly fire was really annoying. Okay, so we can undraft all these guys. They can go back to needing treatment and things, and we can butcher these insects. We get insect meat. We don't get like leather from them, obviously, but we'll get some meat from them, which will give us another recipe. We can make some meat soup off that. Let's speed it up again. Everyone survived. It's okay. Hopefully someone gets to like healing them. No one gonna heal them. Who do I have? You can heal. Nova, she needs treatment though. Samantha, yeah, you need to be in one. Everyone needs to be one healing basically. Samantha, heal Nova. She's just going to use nothing. She didn't get a first aid kit. I guess they only have minor injuries, hey? Yeah, superficial bites. It'll be alright. Nobody's even bleeding. Xander reached healing 3, that's good. What's that, Nova? It said Nova had an actual injury there. She's just sleeping now. Yeah, she's alright. Oh, she got some actual bites and stuff, I think. Samantha has euphoria. Okay, everyone's fine. It was fine. Here's the early access feedback thing. Still have insufficient storage space, eh? I mean, we do have plenty of scrap metal. I could make some more shelters, I suppose. What can I... Oh, I can plant trees and stuff, it's fine. Yeah, okay, I'll make some more shelters. One there, and one there. And we'll just put stockpiles in there. Alrighty. Start thinking about our first actual building, I think. Let's get a bit more wood cutting queued up here. The trees and the fallen trees. Construction basics is in. Excellent. We've got a bunch of trees over here too. I want the trees cut. Yeah. Also, trees over here. Trees everywhere. I want lots and lots and lots of wood. Huge amounts of wood. Oh, evergreen trees as well. We haven't observed those, but that's fine. Do we start planning? Krista's burned out. What are you making? Oh, you're just making scrap cloth into cloth. Good. It's good. How... I haven't looked at our clothing and stuff. We got weaponsmithing going. Does everyone have, like, basic clothing? Quinn does not have a jacket. Okay. Maybe we can make a simple jacket for them soon. Weaponsmithing, so we can make some bows or something. Yeah, we can't make a crossbow. Why not? Oh, we need actual metal alloy. Well, we can make some spears and a few short bows. Oh, we do need to make... Do need to use fabrics for that though. That's kind of annoying. I'm going to make a spear for everyone. Everyone needs a melee weapon. Make 5 spears. And... make a bow for Xander. Although... maybe I should just not bother making stuff for the guys that have 0 combat. I mean, Krista... yeah, we won't have Quinn do any combat because he's indifferent. Doesn't even level up very fast. We'll have Krista do some combat though. So I'll make 2 short bows. Like that. And we'll put them above the cloth because that's been done forever. There we go. Someone will get on it soon-ish. We might need to have someone with crafting as a... maybe Quinn. Craft me things, please. Construction and crafting. Those are your priorities. Xander's doing the short bow. We have some more storage base at least. Storage places at least. And we'll start... yeah, we got 1,400 wood. So, here's the construction. You can do floor, wall, roof separately, but you can also just say, hey, give me a room, and it will do all of it for you. We'll make it out of wood blocks, integrity 100 with medium thermal insulation. You can make stone, also 100 integrity. Sticks is awful insulation, but you can do it with this construction of 1. And scrap, yeah, also doesn't thermally insulate very well. So we'll go wood, make a massive wooden room for them all to sleep in and work in and eat in and everything. So it needs to be huge. What is the maximum? That's the maximum we can go. We need 2,400 wood for that. I might bloody go for it, you know. Just go for a giant room immediately. That's what I did on my last playthrough, and it worked out okay once they got it up. I don't think I went absolutely max though, because there's the max size, 2,900 wood. Gonna go for it. Gonna go for it. We'll also... I don't know what the windows actually do for you. Ventilation. Okay. And lighting. We definitely need a door. Yes, a wooden... we could do a scrap metal door, I guess. So I could just go up quickly. It's not... doesn't have the integrity. And it doesn't insulate heat. Okay, we'll go wood. Automatically makes the stairs for us. Yeah, we need a lot of wood for this. But we have a lot of it queued up. So that'll get done eventually. For now, they can sleep where they're sleeping. It'll be fine. Do we get the stove up? Let's get a large drying rack to dry all of our stuff. I'm going to just put it here. We can like dry hides into leather and dry meat into dried meat. I don't know. I don't think you can do it with insect meat though. I think it's only like actual red meat, mammalian meat, whatever. We haven't hunted anything yet. But I didn't find the sniper rifle I found last time. That was so good for hunting. It's kind of annoying. We didn't find another weapon. We still have some stuff to salvage. Maybe we'll find something. Did we research? No. We're still doing tailoring at the moment. Am I paused? I'm paused. Go. We will eventually get that thing built. And it'll be glorious. We're coming up to 45 minutes-ish. Go for a bit longer here, and then I'll load into my other game. You can see a camp with a bit more stuff going on. Everyone getting disturbed sleep and getting annoyed with it. Some breakfast. Hey, they're starting to make things. There you go. There you go, lads. Build me a giant room. Drying rack, making a bit more, using a bit more wood, but it's worth it to get that leather and dried meat. Oh, bloody thunderstorm. We don't have a lightning rod. Where are they? I saw them. Is it furniture? Oh, we can make a shooting target, which people would like to do. Sure. It'll get their combat skill up as well, I think. Thought I saw the lightning rod. I guess not. Is it something after research? Oh, it is. Yeah, we'll queue that up. It's nice and quick to research. Great thing about lightning rods is if lightning strikes them and the rod is connected to your electricity grid, it charges your grid, basically gives you a bunch of energy. Okay, someone made a short bow. Well done. That's for Xander. We need one for Krista as well. We'll get there. We researched tailoring. Awesome. Pretended not to hear Krista's concerns. Okay. Let's get that tailor bench up now. We can always move it later. It lets you move most things, which is nice. Xander's taking a walk, eh? They'll do some farming, Xander. Oh, we can harvest these things now. I don't know, though. Let me look at the ones I have 180 of them. They will last 36 days under a roof. So we won't harvest anymore. It's just, they're just going to go to waste. Shooting target is up. This will take damage and have to be repaired using hay and wood and stuff. Still need 1308 wood. But they're getting there. It's actually nice having two researchers, so it's always getting researched. Two people are unarmed, I am aware. Wait, let me look at activities. Who is set to hunt? Samantha, Nova, and Krista. I don't want Krista hunting. Ever. Yeah, I just want those two hunting. Nova's going to go shoot at the target. I want to keep an eye on her combat skill. See if it, yeah, it does go up. Look at that. Getting 10 XP per shot. Maybe it's per shot that lands, but getting something. Getting something. You can also get a punching bag, as you saw. A punching pole, but you need leather for that. I'm not spending leather on that right now. Is the tailor bench up? It is. So let's make a jacket. For, is it Xander who doesn't have a jacket? Quinn. It's Quinn. Quinn needs a jacket. So jacket. Can't make a fur coat right now. Oh, we haven't because we don't have any leather. But we can make a coat. It takes 40. Let's try and make one. See how that goes. At least we've got some cloth coming in. As I said, kind of worried that I haven't found any cotton blossom. I thought that would be a very common spawn, but maybe not. We need to just find some somewhere and observe it so we can plant it. A twisted plant. That brown one looks new. This purple one is skin bark, which you can turn into leather, which is awesome. Pointy red plant. Don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see anything that would be a cotton. It's very worrying. How am I going to get cloth going forward? I'm not going to have scrap forever. Because there's some things you need cloth for. You can't make everything out of leather. Like the warmer clothes, you need cloth. I guess we'll just have to make do without the very warm clothes, I guess. Which is doable. That bird is bleeding for some reason. Xander reached cooking too. Good. Two people are unarmed. Yeah, we know. We don't want Quinn to be armed. I guess we should make them have something. Or it's gonna keep saying that. But we do have another short bow queued up, right? Oh, we have one in stock, so Krista can equip the other one. There you go. Quinn is still unarmed. We can give him a melee weapon, I suppose, or something. Did I make any melee weapons? Yeah, I did. Everyone's getting a melee weapon. In my first game, I found like an electric pike weapon thing. It was amazing. Found less weapons in this one. Only one. We only found the pulse rifle in this one. But again, there's still things to scavenge. We could find some good stuff. Buildings coming along. There's spaceship deconstruction, so we can start salvaging these different stages of the spacecraft, which is good. They're nice and close by. Nova's hungry. Get something to eat. There you go. I did see problems with colonists just becoming like insanely hungry and just not getting stuff to eat. It was kind of annoying. There doesn't seem to be a way to force people to eat stuff, or is there? No. Oh, you can. Okay. Some people would become like ravenously hungry and have like a -28, and then they'd break and go on a food binge when they could have just gone to get some food. Lightning rods is up. We could just make one to feel safe about the lightnings. What are they? 10 scrap? Yeah, let's make a few. Cover decent area, as you can see. So a bunch of my power generation is going to go here, I think. So let's do one lightning rod here. And one near the camp. And we'll connect them with power poles and stuff. I might want one near the... because people might be farming and stuff. I don't want them to get hit by lightning. Yeah, that's good. We'll do that. How are we for wood? We still need 710, but there's still trees that are marked. A spear. We'll give that to Quinn so it stops bothering me about him being unarmed. There we go. We have no queued research, which isn't always a bad thing, because that means that person's going to be doing other stuff, such as helping transport stuff and crafting. But let's see what's on our docket here. So we can unlock long distance travel, which is the weather balloon, which will... not a weather balloon. A hot air balloon, which you can take to look at stuff. Oh, let's get metal refinement. To start getting some metal alloys and electric grids. That's very important. And hay sausages. I'm just intrigued by the hay sausages, so I'm going to do that. Other concrete rooms. We can mix regolith-rich soil and broken down stone slabs to make cement. Concrete buildings. I guess the concrete buildings are like really good, but to be honest, is it worth the effort over wooden buildings? At the moment, I've only seen relatively small alien creatures attack you, but maybe there's like massive lumbering creatures that knock buildings down and stuff on the way, which would be amazing. So maybe that's why it's worth getting concrete things. Do I have any other spears in stock? I don't. And that's another thing that's different from RimWorld. At the moment, I haven't seen any other like human factions that will attack you. It's just all alien life so far. Uh-oh, we have another group of 20 aggressive animals. I think we'll be okay. Again, if I had that awesome sniper rifle, we can go and like start picking them off. Xander's crafting 3. Did they finish the spear? Yes, Samantha can have... I'm going to wait until she wakes up, because if I tell her to equip it now, she'll literally wake up and equip it. I wonder if I can like queue it with shift or something. That would be good. I don't know though. I don't know if you can actually queue actions. Just let them sleep. At least they're going to attack during the daytime, probably. Okay, Samantha, go and get a spear. You're hungry, go and eat. There's food. We have 38 meals. She's still not eating. Look, why is she not eating? Look, she's hungry. Few fun things to do. Got lots of disturbed sleep and was angered by Xander. Okay. Eat some veggie soup, Samantha. Are one of them vegetarian? Where do I see their traits again? Yes, she's vegetarian. Okay. Okay, animal attack is in. You're not going to be able to eat, I'm afraid, right now. So we draft everyone but Quinn, basically. And we just get ready. Quinn can just sit there eating and making our building. Here they come. We have short bows and stuff now. I want the pulse rifle a little bit closer to get those beautiful stuns. Let's speed it up to 2 times speed. Good shots, fellas. Short bow's doing work. Short bows have longer range than the pistol. Doing some really good work, actually. Again, we're going to be fine. We're going to take some bites and stuff. It's going to be annoying. Oh, maybe I should have given a spear to Nova, eh? Because she is right at the front there. Start spearing them. Don't know what is up with these bugs. Why are they attacking us? I guess they eat. I guess they're hunting us. And that's that. We can undraft. And also butcher these insects. There we go. Maybe I should queue up some of this stuff to be mined. Maybe it will unlock stuff. I can't remember. It also clears it out the way, you know. Let's queue those up to be mined by someone at some point. Can someone do some healing? Everyone's awaiting. Hey, Quinn. Can you heal anyone? Healing 0. Great. Who's our best healer again? I forget. It's you. Heal Krista Yule. You're bleeding while you do it, but it'll be okay. Ravenously hungry over there. Can you heal? No. Okay, Xander can do it. Xander can heal Nova when he's treated. You go... Wait, Xander. Get up. And heal Nova. There you go. They bled a bit, but they're okay. I think, anyway. I should actually check. Got some bites. They can get infected, I imagine. Because I have seen infections before. And you can make antibiotics. Still trying to make this place. He's getting there, old Quinn. Just needs 637 wood now. Krista's healing 1. That's good. We do have trees queued up for chopping still. But I'm going to also queue this guy up and a bit more over here. Big old trees. And fallen trees. Yes, go. Up to all the things. Small flying lizard. I wonder if you can hunt those things like out of the sky. I wonder. Gives you poultry meat. Maybe if you're quick enough and the guy's accurate enough, you can get him. Samantha's going for a walk, that's fine. She went through a lot. Do we have any more spears, by the way? Nova. No, we don't have any spears at the moment. But someone will get to it. I'm starting to get some wooden blocks in. So we can make a stone campfire now and that kind of thing. We can make stone walls. I'm mostly doing it just to clear stuff. And now they're butchering insects. The raw meat won't last that long, and it's not refrigerated and stuff. Risk of meltdown. Quinn, what's up, buddy? You're burned out. He's been working real hard on this building. And you're hungry. You know what? I'm gonna make him go get some food. Where are the soups and stuff? Why do I only have one soup here? Eat veggie soup. We might need to put someone on cooking a bit more. Oh, we got to get our meat soups going as well. Until there's 4 in stock. That'll be fine. 4 of each in stock is fine. Yeah, who's cooking for us? A bit of everyone. Xander and Krista are decent at cooking. So I'm going to put Krista on 2 for cooking. If they're not researching, they should cook. And Nova, even though they're 1, they should also be cooking as a priority. We need meals in there. I mean, they can eat the rations and they can eat the raw squash things. Oh, hey, we got an harvest coming in. Look at that. Got some hay harvest coming in as well. What did I have queued up? I wish it showed what I was researching on the screen somewhere at all times, because I always forget. Electric grids, okay. Got our lightning rods up. They're not connected to our power grid at the moment, but they will at least attract the lightning away from our guys. Everyone's wet and denied. Got a +9 for food variety there, which is good. Whined to Nova about remaining stranded forever. I mean, it is a legitimate concern, Xander. I'll give you that. Getting some meat for some meat soup. Good stuff. It'll be so good when we have this building. Not many people using the target. Little bit of an autosave there. Big harvest coming in. Awesome. We have tons of squash now. Yep, we got our first meat soup up. Nova is ravenously hungry. Krista reached physical 1. That's good. Hey, Nova. After you cook this, how's about eating some up? Oh, she's eating of it. Risk of meltdown, Samantha. What's up, Samantha? Crushingly unhappy. Angered by Nova. A little bit drowsy, a little bit of pain. She's got a painful scar on her left leg now. Because of the freaking insects. Damn it. She should have constant +10 pain and -2 movement now. Maybe we should think about walling in with scrap metal, maybe? I'd really rather use solid wood for it, though. Electric grids, yep, I know how they work, thank you. These big fellas over here, look. They are not aggressive unless you shoot them, though. We could observe them and stuff, but I don't feel the need right now. Everyone's busy. Soon we'll have hay sausages. Which will be interesting. By interesting, I mean kind of gross. Admired Christopher becoming physically stronger. Someone scavenge these things, please. What are you cutting? Oh, wood. That is fair enough. There's some... Oh, there's some wood just laying around here. Risk of meltdown for Quinn. Yeah, he's having a rough time, this guy. He's hungry. Go and eat some food, buddy. Where's me food? Over here. Eat some meat soup. At least we'll get rid of that. -9. Oh, did we ever get a jacket for you? Was it Quinn? No, no one's made the jacket yet. Been busy crafting other things. Still need to make some spears. Oh, someone did start the jacket, as you can see there. Get there eventually. Do we have any spears? No. Go on, Quinn. I believe in you, buddy. Okay, we hit the hour mark, so I think we're going to leave this here. And load up my other games. You can see a slightly more advanced colony, but there's the start of it. Start off some simple shelters, some simple storage. Start working your way up to getting a building. And you advance from there. All while fighting off beasties. But we'll put a break in here, and I'll come back with my first colony, which is in like year 2. And I'll see you there. And here we are in my more built up first colony in year 2, day 29. In the fall, I started with Connor, who's amazing at combat. He's got a vision implant, which makes him good at shooting, but it became infected, unfortunately. I took Daniel, who can't do any combat, but is an amazing researcher. He's got the genius trait. As you can see there, has breakthroughs. Jack, another amazing combat guy who can make other people good at combat. Also really good physical, like Connor. And I took Katina, who's a really good healer and a decent farmer. Showing up, Emmeline showed up first, and then Xander showed up. Emmeline's a really good cook. All of her meals give an exquisite buff, which is amazing. And here's me place. Started off over here, and my first mistake was making my first building far away from my storage, so there's a lot of walking time there, which is annoying. I've got my electricity generation going on, a bunch of fancy, these are graphene solar panels, and a bunch of wind turbines. They are connected to 2 batteries, which are completely full here, you can see by the lights on top, and also connected to a diesel generator, but it's a smart diesel generator. I have this battery sensor here, so the diesel generator will only kick in when the batteries are low, which is kind of cool. More wind generation there. Some lightning rods, of course. Over here are my defenses. I've got a laser turret, which is really long range. A machine gun turret, kind of short range, but it shoots a lot. And this is my missile turret, which is amazing. They're all turned off right now because they take a bunch of energy to maintain, so I only turn them on when I need to. Some dead insects here, but I have so much food. 2,000 raw food that I'm not even bothering. I'm not in a hurry to butcher them. And I have these wooden towers here that people can stand on and shoot, because we also have these fortifications, so you wouldn't be able to shoot over these ordinarily. The rest of the place is just these regular fences, and for now all of the enemies have been funneled through here. There hasn't been any like big beasts that try to break through the walls or anything yet. I've got a bunch of traps in here which hold things in place, which is also fun. Over here is where my balloon would be, but Jack right now is on an expedition, so I can't show you that interface right now. But Jack will hopefully find something or do something. Got my farms going on. Some grain here, and you get tons of stuff out of the grain. Oh, there's Jack. Jack's back. He brought some ore. So we can open this, and here's your expedition. So we spotted some spaceship debris. We can go and look at that, get some stuff back. Also here, and there's also just the explore, which I've never used, and I think it just unlocks more things to find, which is fun. They're putting more fuel into the hot air balloon so it can be used again. And let's look at my research, shall we? I've done a lot. Done a lot of research. I can research improved laser pistol, which sounds fun. But they take 2 CPU cores and 2 power cores, which is a lot. That's my bottleneck right now. My bottleneck right now is electronic components. You can see this wind turbine is broken. I can't repair it because I don't have electronics. Oh, I do. I put one in there. Someone just needs to get to it. But yeah, that's my bottleneck right now. I need to use silicon to turn into components, but I don't have enough of it. It's really hard to find. You mine it from meteors and stuff. CPU cores are needed to make turrets and other smart things. And here's me building a bunch of freezers, which keeps my food nice and fresh, basically indefinitely. An electric stove. I've got a wardrobe to keep clothes in. Got a bunch of heaters around, which are all turned off for now because it's probably time to start turning them on. I have this stove on, which is heating things up, but yeah, let's start turning these heaters on. Someone will actually have to come and physically turn them on. Got a bunch, because it took a bunch to heat this place up in the winter. You can get like a fancy this air conditioner, which will try to maintain a temperature, but look, it needs a CPU core. It's smart. I didn't want to spend a CPU core on it. I've got leather carpeting here, which is weird, but they seem to like it. And everyone has a discrete bedroom. They're very, very small bedrooms, but they do get the +3. I think it's +3 small bedroom bonus from having this, which is good. When they wake up, there it is. Slept in a small bedroom +3. My plan is to maybe make another building over here with larger bedrooms in it to get a bigger bedroom buff, because I do have problems with people melting down, especially Connor. Because Connor's in constant pain from his dodgy eye implant, and because of that implant he gets migraines, which causes severe pain, so he breaks down quite a lot and has a meltdown. He had a meltdown where he just started punching everyone to death, and they all got knocked out, and then he tried to punch Jack, and Jack punched him back and he fell over. So that was a grand old time. I still have this that I can salvage. Let's mark that as salvage. Got some more. Got my skin bark field back here. And blade grass for hay. And here, my cloth blossom field, which is amazingly important to get some warm clothing. Everyone has like nice hats and stuff now, I think. Yeah, these nice fur caps. You don't have one. Go and put one on, Daniel. So we're working on that, working on making those fur caps right now. My crafting bench has a lot of stuff. First aid kits, some random weapons, liquid fuel. I need to keep this going because I completely ran out of liquid fuel at one point. You need to get grain and then press grain in these things, and then you use that oil to make the fuel. So it's a bit of a supply chain there you need to be on top of. You really need to be on top of your crafting because a lot of stuff counts as crafting in this game. Just like putting stuff in a press. For example, I've got my trees here that I'm growing because I didn't have the last map. I had lots of trees close by, but on this map I had to travel a bit to get to my trees, so it's nice to have some planted. But yeah, we're pretty stable right now. Pretty stable. Oh wow, someone just found 9 components. Amazing. Well done, whoever that was. Let's send off another expedition. A little bit wary of it because Jack is one of my best fighters, but I usually send him because of a lot of the expedition missions want you to have high physical to get stuff back, kind of thing. So I usually send Jack. Should we go for the spaceship debris? Keep going through that? Yeah, let's keep going through that. Okay, Jack, off you go, buddy. And you can often find absolutely nothing, which is kind of annoying because you spend 30 fuel and you lose your member for like 3 or 4 days and you come back with nothing. Seems to happen relatively often as well. I guess it's part of the risk and reward. Emmeline's going to go do some cooking. Also, I've got a lot of good hunting over here, but again, I have so much food and stuff. Yeah, I don't need to get more stuff to store, you know. Honor risking meltdown. What a big surprise. Stressed out. Unrelaxed. Go sit in a nice chair. I made some nice chairs here you can relax in. Look. Okay, he's just gonna shoot the target. He loves target practice. Oh yeah, he has this awesome gun. Look at this thing. This railgun sniper. It's been amazing, especially with his trait, which means he shoots more often. Twice as fast, in fact, because that thing shoots slowly. He's taking a bunch of damage over time. It's really going to suck when I can't do that anymore. He's going to go and eat some bread. Can I, like, order him to relax on the seat afterwards, maybe? It's a moderate pain. He's drowsy. I wonder, can I... I can tell you to sit and relax. What are you doing now? Are you going to sleep? Okay, go to sleep. That's fine. I want to see what Jack comes back with. Would like to see an attack happen so you can see the turrets and stuff. Oh, shooting target has been destroyed. Someone needs to rebuild it. Hopefully we have enough stuff to do that. I think it's just hay and wood, so we should be good. Oh, here's my shelf with a bunch of medicine cloth and stuff in it. I bought some, built some shelves around the place as well. This one's got a bunch of beer. I like that everything is discreetly modeled. It's pretty awesome. Expedition complete. What did you find? Oh, hey, CPU cores. Superb. You saw on that choice there, it said medium physical fitness. So they got a medium amount of scrap kind of thing. Is there a way? So I've seen a few people saying characters with traits to do with like musical instruments. Maybe that's a research I just never did. Yeah, musical instruments is right there. I don't have anyone that can music it up. Orbital radio. So I found this of like a special expedition we found on orbital radio. And this is part of the overarching story to get off the planet, I guess. We could build an orbital radio desk and connect it to one or more orbital antennas to monitor for space communications. Need a dedicated landing spot. Very cool. And we've got CPU cores coming in. Let's queue this up then. How big is this thing? Oh, it's 5 days just to bloody research it. Okay. Well, we have a really good researcher. Daniel will go and research it. Eventually, after he eats. Getting creature comfort. There we go. He's going to do some research. And he had a research insight immediately. Look at that. He got half of the research bar up. Awesome. He's got that genius trait. Really want Jack to come back before there's an attack, please. And with those CPU cores. Could build another turret with those CPU cores. Someone's got the common cold. It's Katina. It's okay. Don't sneeze in people's faces, please. Repaired that wind turbine finally. Batteries are nice and full. Maybe if I research all these breakthroughs, maybe more of them will pop up. I wonder. There's veggie armor. Let's queue up improved pistols, eh? Maybe some synthetic armor. Do I have any synthetics? A bit. We'll queue up veggie armor then, because I can make veggie leather very easily. Jack's at risk of meltdown. He just came home, so let's have him relax a bit. He ate on foot. He's not happy with that while he was on his expedition, I guess. What are you doing over here? Oh, you're repairing that. Oh, wait, another one bloody malfunctioned. Okay, you brought back 2 CPU cores. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many I'm going to need for this orbital thing. Did it tell me? I think it was only 1. Okay, we have some aggressive animals over here. These guys have a ranged attack. These spike-tail insects, I believe. We'll wait for them to attack. No big deal. We could take Connor up there and shoot, but he's really slow, Connor. He seems really slow because he's always in pain and annoyed and stuff. There's no way to limit characters to certain places like you can in RimWorld, where you can just like designate something as your home zone and tell everyone to stay in the home zone. I don't think there's a way to do that. I guess you could just draft them and have them stand around, but it would be nice to have them work a certain area only for these kind of situations where you're worried about stuff. Spaceship junk. Oh, it's a new expedition that we found or spotted. Okay. And you have to engage with them within a certain time or they'll disappear. Okay, the animals are attacking, which means Daniel, who's not going to do any combat, I want you to come turn the turrets on, please. Everyone else gets drafted and they go up onto a tower with their guns or crossbows or whatever they have. I am at the place where I can now actually create like laser weapons, which is fun. Oh, Emmeline, you also need to be told to go over there. There you go. Daniel, turn on all of the turrets, please. Can I queue this up with shift? I've tried to there. We'll see if it works. How close are they? It's hard to bloody see these guys. Okay, they're all in here. So, the missile turret, you need to manually target an area and it will start shooting when it spots. So we'll target here. The other turrets will just fire automatically when something gets into range. There's that laser turret doing its thing. Connor is a beast with that gun. Need to retarget the missile turret, I think, to like here. It might hit some of our own structures, but that's fine. Everything getting stunned by those pulse rifles. The missile turret is so good. Crunch, look at that. Oh, he's going for the fortification over there. Did not just go through this area. Boom. Defended. Jack had such a nice meal, he says. Okay, you guys. Survivors undraft. No injuries because nobody got through our fortifications. I guess we can butcher all these things. If we don't butcher them, a bunch of animals will come in and start scavenging them, which is kind of annoying. So, sure, butcher the things. And that's going to be something Connor does, because Connor's our hunter. You need to have you need to have hunting turned on to do butchering. Which is a little bit annoying. Maybe I should turn on hunting for Jack. I don't want him hunting with the pulse rifle though. I guess I'll just need to micro it. So we'll turn on hunting for you. And we can speed it up again. And that is Stranded Alien Planet. A really fun little colony management sim, I think. Really good base they have. I hope they expand on it greatly with more and more stuff, but it's really good in its current state, I think. Had a lot of fun with it. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.